Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Justice for all. Forgot the Ace Attorney, but whatever. In the last part, we were just nailing D-Killer on the fact that he was lying about Adrian being his client because she would have known that Juan was dead and she wouldn't have poured the glass of juice and then set it down. But anyway, I'm positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items D-Killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Request taking, huh? This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That was what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I made no mistakes. So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Alright, well, what do we really have to go on? Jeez. Alright, this request came to me, about a week ago. Okay. 1 week ago? Are you sure? Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please, stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. A specific date and time? His request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. Yeah, we know that. Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I try to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? Press further. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Corrida's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. Must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where the bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? I'm going to say it was very important because that's what we've always done in all these trials, so yeah. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that. Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony. Aha, Phoenix got owned, even though it didn't hurt me, so that's good. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. Alright, let's talk about that then. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was that brief pause? Press further. Witness, I would like you to give us a few more epic finger points. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. The only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important. I'm going to press anyway just because. Of course. Of course! It was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. D-Killer had met this client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax. Now then, will the witness please continue? Alright, that is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe made no mistakes. I think you made a mistake, just because I say it. So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Well, he says the two of them met. If they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with DeKiller's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Talk about a delicate balance. Alright, this guy's came from about a week ago. It's okay. Met at a certain bar. So you physically make it Adrian Andrews, of course. Brief pause, let it go, maybe? It's probably just my imagination. I need to find something more definitive to catch this guy on. Can we believe that your testimony up to this point has been reliable? Okay, that didn't work. Well, let's see here. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Maybe I just needed to say that it wasn't important. Let's just try that. Let's try that for both. Let it go. I asked about them, it would only be a guess. I see, that's fine then. Okay, a certain bar. Jeez. Okay. Physically met Adrian Andrews, of course I did. Is that a brief pause? Press further again, just because. Witness, I would like you to give us further details. I always made kinds. Huh. It's not important. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. Well, what did you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet, did you really epic finger point Adrian Andrews in person? There we go, finally. I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client. It's true that they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? Frick, yeah, it was. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Huh? Really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement you just now in your testimony. Very well. Alright. The moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client. Yeah. Yeah, you're gone. Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Whoa. Cool. John Doe and Shelly DeKiller. That's a creepy looking frickin' profile, dude. Anyway, Adrian Andrews. Female, you blind moron. I would like you to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time? Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was epic finger point worthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelly DeKiller. You have never met the real Adrian Epic Finger Point. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big epic finger point about her. So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About her? If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. Oh! Ooh! Whatever. Oh, is he maximally Galactica? Oh, wait, not Galactica, whatever. You know, Pegasus. Oh, order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. That he always meets his clients face to face. Wait, he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their request. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. DeKiller's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. What the crap? Ugh. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. DeKiller, the entire time he was on the stand, no one stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? Smack. Oh crap, I said I wouldn't do that. Shilly DeKiller! This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. Ugh, I knew he's just gonna spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. I love how he actually expects the truth from an assassin. Alright, yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail, which you said you never do. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. Okay, never mind then. Jeez, the request was for the murder of Juan Corda and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. Alright. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know. I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me, no matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. Alright, request taking, part 2. Yes, now I remember I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. Ask about that. And why could you not meet certain clients? Recently, I've been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times and now take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? Ah, I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email? In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down. Ahem. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and... wow, the judge is awesome. But actually, I think at this point we're going to go ahead and call it quits, and I'm going to see you in the next part where we question Mr. the Killer a little bit more. So I'll see you guys later.